My name is Chef Fran, and today I am bringing you something really simple but technical, but two versions of it. So we are doing, you want to really know, right? We are doing spaghetti alla carbonara. Yes. Now, it comes from Rome, Italy, the dish. And normally it's used with the Italian bacon, which is pancetta. I could not find any pancetta at my local grocer, so I bought thick cut bacon. And you know, we all know everything with bacon tastes fantastic if you're a bacon lover. For those that don't eat bacon, like my vegans, what you can do is get the vegan bacon. I believe it's called tempeh. Or you could not put any bacon. Now, those who are fanatics of this dish will probably be like, you're ruining it. But you know what? This is what's great about cooking and being creative. You can turn things around and make it your own way. And so I like it with mushroom and with the green peas. So here we have our spaghetti. We have our parsley and we have our pasta water. And we have our mushrooms with peas. And we have 4 eggs. We have 3 whole eggs and 1 egg yolk. We'll remove the white. And then we have fresh grated Parmesan. And we have some garlic. And again, this is all for the modified version. And we have a beautiful, tasty, delectable bacon. Thick cut bacon at that. So we're going to get into our vitamin content. Spaghetti has vitamins B1, niacin, selenium, manganese, and copper. Bacon, B1, B2, B3, B5, B6, B12, selenium, and zinc. Grated Parmesan, fresh grated Parmesan at that. Vitamins A, B6, B12. Eggs, vitamins A, B2, B5, B6. So I've been beating my 3 eggs. Now it's fully incorporated with the yolk. Looks beautiful, looks smooth. This here, like I said, carbonara is really easy. It's not that many ingredients. It's all about technique. So now I'm putting my yolk in here. It's just total egg yolk. And I'm going to beat that as well. Make sure it's fully incorporated. I'm going to add some cheese in. So this is freshly grated Parmesan. Going to mix this in to create our sauce. But the key to our sauce is going to be our pasta water. So now, we don't want our eggs to cook, right? So in order for that not to happen, you have to temper your eggs. If you don't do that, you will end up with cooked eggs. So now I'm just kind of like whisking my Parmesan in here before I add my pasta water. So I'm gonna whisk this in here. And I'm not gonna pour hot pasta water in here directly. I'm gonna go with a ladle and I'm gonna do a little at a time because I have to whisk it quickly so it does not cook our eggs. I'm gonna add it a little at a time and I'm gonna whisk it quickly and then I'll add some more until I can get our sauce, or so it could start looking like a sauce. And once it's kind of cooked up and it gets some of that starch in the water, I'm gonna take some of the water out of here, so that could be our pasta water to help in emulsifying our sauce. I have my spaghetti in here for our carbonara, so I don't want it to stick together, so I just keep on moving it around. Our bacon is fully cooked now. I'm gonna take half of this grease and I'm gonna end up cooking our mushrooms. This is how I like to eat my carbonara, but typically the original version does not contain any vegetables. So I'm actually gonna have some peas and mushroom in mine. And some restaurants serve it that way as well, but the original is just with the bacon and with the eggs and with the Parmesan and your pasta water. So I am sauteing my mushrooms to go with my bacon. But I'm gonna do the original way for you guys. I'm also gonna show you the version that I like with the vegetables. My pasta water, and I am whisking as I'm adding, because I don't want this to curdle. So when you're whisking, that's adding air, cool air into your dish, so that way it doesn't cook up. And you want to get this smooth and creamy. So I'm gonna put my garlic inside my mushroom and peas. I'm trying to keep the other carbonara traditional, right? So I'm putting my garlic and butter on this here. This is our sauce. This is as smooth as it's gonna get. I'm gonna add just a little bit of black pepper in my carbonara sauce. And I've already separated some that's gonna go in here with this dish. And so I'm gonna mix half the sauce in here and half the sauce in here for the original. And the other half of the sauce will go over there. Okay, so here is I poured our sauce over here already, and here is our carbonara, the original way, except that we used thick cut style bacon and not pancetta because I didn't have any. And I used regular spaghetti. I'm gonna plate this, and this was when I put the sauce over this with the vegetables, with the mushrooms and peas. And so I'm gonna plate both of them and taste both of them and let you know. Well, look at here, look at here, look at here. This is our spaghetti alla carbonara. And I used the same sauce that we made with the eggs and the yolk and our pasta sauce. Same spaghetti, same thick cut bacon. The only thing that's different here is that I added mushroom, and you know, mushroom always turns things a little darker. And some green peas. That's the only difference. Now, it is time for us to taste. You virtually, me physically, and hopefully you'll taste it physically soon too. So, bon appetit. Let's try the original now. You should see here, it's creamy. So good. Pasta's cooked totally perfect. Al dente. The pasta is very velvety, very creamy. The bacon is divine. The Parmesan is a little, you know, has a little salt to it. So I didn't really add any salt in the cooking, very little in the pasta water. Now I'm tasting our veggie carbonara. Get that mushroom in here. Got my peas, I see my mushroom. I don't see my bacon. Gotta get a piece of my bacon in here. Even though I know what bacon tastes like, but wow. That earthy, definite taste of the mushroom. If you're a mushroom lover, you know what I'm talking about. The peas, subtle little sweetness, and the bacon, of course. That nice goodness of the bacon, and the creamy, velvety taste of the sauce. You know, the eggs and the pasta water, and the Parmesan. Delish. Super good. Both of them equally good. Again, if you're a vegan, don't add bacon. use vegan eggs. I know they have them. You could do this. Some people have different lifestyles and they can't eat certain things. So obviously you can alternate this, you know, to your dietary specification, into your restrictions. I did it this way. I gave you 2 different ways. You know, hopefully you'll like them both. Hopefully you'll try them both. Here's our call to action. Don't forget to click the like button by giving us a virtual hug. When you do that, that lets me know and the crew know that you're enjoying the content that we're putting out for you. And it encourages us to keep going. And subscribe. If you haven't subscribed before, subscribe. What are you waiting for? And if you want to know every time I put up a new video, hit that bell notification and you'll know every time we upload a new video. And the biggest thing is sharing. Sharing is definitely a sign and a form of caring. So share this video with your family and friends. I've given you 2 different versions to make this, and you can now eat this physically as I ate this today. You don't have to eat it virtually as you were doing today with me. So, and if you have any comments, put your comments. We do answer. I look forward to hanging out with you guys again, and I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Love you guys. Bye. That's the regular carbonara. Spaghetti alla carbonara with some green peas and mushroom and thick cut bacon.